it's Emilia here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be making a romantic card in blue, and I'll be using the newest paper collection from Lemoncraft and also some elements to cut out. The collection is called Forget Me Not, and apart that I am going to use beautiful flowers and chipboard elements from Little Birdie Crafts. So as you can see, I have cut my first layer. It's a blue paper, and the top layer I have added the machine stitches to my top layer and also added a piece of lace. And now I have a piece of, it's like a net fabric. I just made a little, I folded it, and I want to stick it on both sides of my tag, actually the label you can call it also, with the flowers which will go on the top. It's the one cut out of the vintage papers from A4 papers from Lemoncraft. It is a simple and easy card to make. It hasn't got too many elements. I have chosen one resin frame, and also I have die cut few leaves in blue. Now I'm just adding a bit of green to my leaves, which were die cut from the first layer of the papers which I have on the card. And I will be sticking those elements on my card now, starting with a piece of cheesecloth. You can add a piece of net fabric, whatever you have, just to add a bit more texture. I really like to have something underneath my flower arrangement. I usually add cheesecloth, but like I said, it can be an organza, it could be a burlap, I don't know, just the fabric which is which could add a nice texture underneath your flower arrangement. Even that I will cover most of it later, that for me the card is interesting if it's got that nice and different elements all together, make a really nice composition. And I have those flowers from Little Birdie Crafts, and also one metal flower which I'm going to cut into pieces, as I'm going to use those kind of leaves. So I'm going to use them as leaves. And the flower as it is, I just needed something smaller on the top of the blue flower, and I've got that lovely chipboard from Little Birdie Crafts as well, and I'm going to emboss that in white. It is almost white, but because my frame, the resin frame, is very white, that's why I want to have that chipboard element white as well. So I just added the ink and white embossing powder, and you just need to dry it with the heat gun, because it will melt your embossing powder if you're not familiar with it. So I am going to add it on the bottom of my composition, and I really like the shape. It's lovely swirl. So yeah, and then I will add those blue leaves, and I'm going to just twist the bottom of the leaves, and it will help them to stay, I mean keep like a curly shape. They will not be as flat as they are now. You will see what I'm doing in a second. I am adding the other leaves now. Actually, the one which I sticked now, I will remove it in a minute. So yeah, it's always like that, playing with the elements, just trying them, and if I think that they're not in a good place, then I will remove them, even if I have to rip it off and then add in different place. And I think you know, it's a way of just doing my cuts every time I does that. That's why I do not add too many glue, to have a chance remove something later if I do not like it. So like I said, I'm twisting the bottom of those leaves, and it will help them to stay a bit curled, not as flat as they were before. And I will add that metal flower on the top of my blue flower, and also those metal little pieces which will make lovely leaves. Blue and brown and blue and beige, these are my favorite color combinations, so I make quite many cards in those colors, but I cannot help it. I just love those colors together. And the flowers I used here are just amazing. I really like them. And the top flower, the beige one, is I think it's a burlap flower. It's very strong and it's got beautiful shape. So I'm trying the other flowers, but I'm not going to add any more here. I will add a little butterfly on top of the beige flower. And also off the camera later I added a sentiment and one wing of the butterfly on the right on my card. You will see it on the photo. So I've got two pieces of twine bows which I'm going to stick underneath the flower arrangement, and that will be it. I will add a little bit of glitter here and there, and my card is actually ready. Thank you so much for watching and commenting underneath my videos. I really appreciate that, and I hope you will be back to see my future videos. So have a lovely day, and thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.